I'm back. It has been a minute since my last video. I think like a month or so since I last made a video. And if you watched my latest videos, then you know that I was in the moving process on my way to Austin, and I'm happy to announce I am finally here, officially a Texan, and so far I am loving it. So I will go ahead and let you know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a home tour today, but if you also watched my last videos, then you know that I had to sell literally everything that I owned when I was moving to Austin. It was kind of the craziest thing I've ever done. I have never cleansed that much. I've never literally only owned the belongings that fit into the back of my car, but I managed to make it work. And when I got to Austin, let's just say I didn't quite realize just how little I owned. So crazy thing was when I moved to Austin, so I did sight unseen. I had not seen my apartment. I had not toured my apartment. I had only seen some photos, did like virtual tours online, and talked to the leasing agents, right? Well, me and my mom do a 2-day drive from Georgia to Austin, and longest drive of my life, my air conditioning in my car started to go out about halfway through. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but it was just a very long 2 days. And when I got here, I was like, okay, I actually need to lay eyes on my apartment before I move in, because what if, I don't know, what if something crazy, what if there's something crazy about it? What if I just absolutely hate it? I don't know. I need to lay eyes on it. So I came the day before I was supposed to move into my apartment. I came and toured the complex. Y'all, I hated the apartment that I was supposed to be in. I mean, I walked in and it made me choke up because I immediately was so upset. There wasn't anything wrong with it. Like, it was a nice apartment. Two things. Okay, so this apartment is fairly close to the highway, which if you're further back in the complex, you don't even realize it, you don't even know, you don't hear it, none of that. But if you're in the front of the complex, you hear cars on the highway so loudly. Like, it is, I'm like shocked that there are people that lived on the front of the complex. And one thing for me is I really want to make my patio like a space where I can read my books outside and really just enjoy being outside in the heat, in the good weather. The weather here is unreal. But the minute that I stepped out on the balcony, this unit was in the very front of the apartment complex, and all I heard was cars. I was so upset. So I go to the leasing office and I'm like, hey, if this is impossible, then it's impossible. But I just need to know, like, are there any other units that are available right now? Like, my move-in is supposed to be tomorrow. Are there any other units that would be even remotely possible to get me into? And they were like, well, there might be a bit of a delay because we've got to clean it, but we do have one unit. You can go take a look at it. Y'all, this apartment that they got me into is probably my favorite apartment that I've ever lived in. And you know what the best part is? I mean, my leasing office is incredible. I will leave such incredible reviews for this place because I've had nothing but a great experience so far. They gave it to me for the same price. And all I'm here to say is that this unit is not a same price unit. This unit is so much better. It's bigger, it's light and airy. I have a pool view. Like, I'm genuinely obsessed with this apartment. So glass half full, like, talk about turning a bad situation into a great one. I mean, couldn't have done it without my incredible leasing agents, but I was just, when this happened, I was like, someone's looking out for me. Like, someone is looking out for me. This is everything I could have asked for, right? So I'm about to take you on a tour of my apartment, and I want you all to keep in mind that I moved to Austin 2 weeks ago now with not a single lick of furniture. I didn't have a bed, I didn't have a couch, I didn't have a table. The only piece of quote unquote furniture that I had was my air fryer. Like I owned nothing. I came with my clothes, my kitchen, bare kitchen essentials, my TV, and like my products to take care of myself. That's like truly all that I owned when I did this move. So just bear that in mind. My apartment is still so bare. I have so much that I need to get, so much that I want to get, so much that I want to buy, but we'll get to this in a minute. Okay, let's go on a little apartment tour. Okay, so we walk in and first things first, guys, I have my own laundry room again. Like I can't even, y'all. I lived in 500 square feet in Chicago with community washer and dryer, and I cannot even begin to put into words how incredible it is to have my own washer and dryer again. I get to do laundry whenever I want. I don't have to pay for laundry every single load. It is like one of those things that you don't think about just how much it means to you and just how important it is until you don't have it anymore. Okay, so laundry room. Then we walk in and oh my God, it's so big. This apartment might be the biggest apartment I've ever been in, except for maybe my loft in Atlanta. That was a really big apartment, but this is by far, I think, the biggest like standard apartment I've ever been in. So first things first, we have my kitchen. It's beautiful. I love the blue cabinets. I love the island. Bear with my mess because I literally don't have any furniture to put stuff in right now. So I just have stuff strewn everywhere right now. But nonetheless, this is my beautiful, beautiful kitchen. I love it. I have a garbage disposal again. Love it. My air fryer, of course. We know that that's all I actually need. And guys, I have full-size appliances again. In my apartment in Chicago, I had a mini fridge, essentially. I think it was maybe like one step bigger than a mini fridge. Now I have a full-on refrigerator. It makes water for me. I have ice. Guys, I didn't have ice in my last apartment. I have an ice maker again. I have a water maker again. Oh God, it's the little things. I'm telling y'all, it's the little things. Okay, so then we get to my living room. I am loving how this is coming together. So essentially the vibe that I'm going for in my entire apartment is the decor style is dark academia. So I'm going for like darker, warmer colors. I'm going for a very moody aesthetic, okay? So I got this couch on Facebook Marketplace. This is a Joybird. I used to have this couch in the non-sectional version, so it was just like the couch version of this. I am obsessed with this couch. This is green and it's velvet. But this couch is so deep, it's so big. I got this couch for less than $1,000 on Facebook Marketplace, which is just insane. I actually just recently got this rug. This is from Amazon. Say hey, Lou. But yeah, okay, so I got this rug on Amazon. I went through 3 different rugs on Amazon before I finally found the one that I actually liked in my lighting. But I like how dark it is, but I also like it has a lot of color options. So it kind of ties in the blue in my kitchen with the green. And yeah, it gives that kind of like rustic vibe that I'm going for. Okay, so my like second or third day here in Austin, me and one of my best friends went antiquing. We went thrifting, antiquing, and I got some really cool stuff, okay? So I got all of this artwork at an antique store, and y'all, it's so cool. Like, it's the exact vibe I'm going for. It's the exact aesthetic that I'm going for. And essentially I'm gonna do like a gallery wall here. So I wanna get like a small mirror to go here next. And then I just wanna like fill up the space with pieces that I don't just like buy online. Like I wanna source this stuff, but that obviously takes time. In addition to that, please don't laugh. I literally don't even have side tables right now. Like this lamp is on the floor And this lamp is on the base for my sound bar, okay? But I am still obsessed with her. I also got her at the antique store, and I just think she's so cute. And once I get her on like an actual stool, it's just gonna be the perfect vibe. So far, this is what I have going in my living room. Obviously, I still need a coffee table. I need a credenza of some sort to go underneath my TV. I'm gonna do bookshelves here for all my book girlies. Y'all know how much I need to display my books. And then obviously I need like bar stools and stuff like that to go right here. But 2 weeks in, and I think she looks pretty good. Okay. So probably my next favorite part about this apartment is my incredible view, okay? I mean, we love it. Like, what more could a person want, okay? Okay, so onto my bedroom. Again, don't laugh. This is the most pathetic bedroom I've ever had. I've just like never had a home that was so undecorated, but it's okay. My bedroom is massive. I will give it that. It is a really big room, and I just have a queen size bed in here, so I still have some room to like play around. But I did get this canopy bed off of Wayfair, and I love it. I am gonna go full on with this canopy bed. I'm gonna do the whole canopy look. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I wanna do a dark bedroom. I've always done like light accents and stuff like that, but I want to have a dark bedroom for the first time in like my life. I'm gonna do a desk in here for sure. I need somewhere to work. I'm really tired of working from my couch. And then obviously we have all of my books, and they really need a home. They like really, really need a home. But can we please take a moment to just appreciate the fact that I don't even have a comforter on my bed right now? I'm literally sleeping underneath blankets, like multiple blankets. It's crazy. I seriously need a comforter. This is just funny to me. Like, this is my bedroom right now. It's funny to me. Okay, on to the next thing though. If you know, you know, my closet in Chicago was pathetic. This one is not. I have a walk-in closet. It's so big. I love it. It fits everything that I need and then some. It's so good. It's everything I could want, right? All right. Last but not least, we have my bathroom. And again, I'm going to say in my Chicago apartment, I literally did not have counter space in my bathroom. And now I have a full counter in my bathroom. Full counter, full tub, LOL at my shower curtain. It's not even a real shower curtain. Oh, so funny. I have storage. Like, I just have so much space, and I'm just so happy. So yeah, like I said, I am genuinely in love with this apartment, and I just want to be super, super clear. Like, I should not be able to afford this apartment. It is a very large apartment. It's a very nice apartment. The unit I was supposed to have was significantly smaller in a much less ideal spot within the complex. Like, I am so blessed and got so lucky that I was able to secure this apartment. I actually can't get over the fact that I ended up in this apartment. It's everything I could have wanted, and I'm so excited to get it decorated and get it filled in and really make it feel like a home, because I definitely still feel like I'm in major transition mode at the moment, which isn't my favorite place to be. But counting my blessings, I really do feel super blessed to be in this apartment specifically. Having said that though, this move has not been the easiest start that a girl could ask for. And it's been a lot the last 2 weeks. I am probably in one of the worst financial states that I've been in my entire adult life. I hate even having to say that, and I hate even having to admit that. And I have such financial anxiety, and I have such financial pride, and I don't like to admit when I'm down and out in that department, but I'm definitely struggling right now. It's definitely not the best place I've ever been in. And so, like I was mentioning earlier about my car, so on the drive up to Austin, my air started to go out in my car. It is hot. It is July. It is so freaking hot. Like we're hovering around about 100 every single day. Like it's toasty. Okay. So when we were making the drive up here and my air started to go out, I was like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Long story short, it started to work again, started to go out again, started to work again. I was like, we're just gonna let this ride until it actually stops working, okay? Then about a week into my move here, my car started barely starting. Like it was hesitating to start, felt like it was dead, felt like it was dying. I felt like at any minute I would turn my car off and it was not gonna come back on. So here I am, virtually no AC, barely blowing at all if it does, and my car is potentially about to stop starting at any point in time. I mean, I'm starting to like stress out at this point. I can't be stranded on the side of the road with a dead car and 100-degree heat and no AC. That's actually wild. And I take Louis a lot of places with me in the car, and I guess that was like my biggest fear, was that one day I would have him out with me and my AC would shut off and he would be in the car, or my car wouldn't start and he would just be stuck in this heat, and like, I don't know, it was really, really stressing me out. So I take my car to the mechanic. I get quoted $3,000 to fix an air compressor in my car. Also get told that my battery is not covered under warranty, so that's got to come out of pocket. Again, long story short, I end up going to 3 different mechanics, including the Jeep dealership, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I don't have an extra $3,000 to $4,000 right now to fix my car. I just moved, okay? I just started a new job. Like this, the timing could not be worse. It could not be worse. So I end up one day going to start my car and check engine light comes on. It barely starts. My air is completely not blowing at this point, and I'm like, okay, this is final straw. Like, I have to get my car fixed. So I went to go take my car in, and it's gonna cost me about $2,100 to get it all fixed. They finally figured out exactly what was wrong with my air, and it wasn't as bad as I was being told that it was from the other mechanics, but nonetheless, that's like $2,000 out of my pocket as I'm moving. And I guess I haven't talked about it a lot on the channel, but the job that I previously had in Chicago was the least paying job I've ever had in my life. Like, I took that job because it was with such a good company and it was in a city that I really wanted to live in. So I was like, it's okay, I can make do. Like, I'll just, learn to live within my means. It wasn't enough. Like, I was struggling every single month on that paycheck. I was really, really struggling. And I started to get myself into a little bit of a hole. And then, how things happen with credit cards and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm not like off the rails financially, but I'm certainly not in the best financial situation I've ever been in. And then here I am, moved to a new city. I own nothing, so I have to at least get a bed and a couch. Like, I have to at least have like essentials. And it's just, y'all, it's been the most expensive month of my entire life. Like, I genuinely don't think I've ever spent this much money, and money that I don't really have, to be completely honest. I've never spent money like this in one sitting ever. Moving, refurnishing my car, like, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. So as beautiful as this new apartment is, and as happy as I am to be where I am and out of the situation that I'm in, it's not always butterflies and rainbows. Like, it's not always as it seems. Like, things are tighter right now than they've been in a really long time. And I'm more financially stressed out than I've been in a really long time. I am blessed to have a much better paying job now that I will hopefully be able to get myself caught up on, but it's still, you know, I could still be making more, no doubt about it, but it's definitely better than where I was at. And more importantly, this move has just meant so much to me because I'm finally back with my people. Y'all, I've been here for 2 weeks, 2 weekends I've been in Austin, and 2 times I've been on a boat. It's crazy to me. Like, I lived on Lake Michigan in Chicago, and I did not go on a boat once. I've been here back with my friends, back in my social element, been on a boat twice, gone out. I've already met tons of people. It is just such a better experience moving to a new city where you know people and you already have friends. Like, I can't put into words what a difference it makes to move somewhere where you have somewhat of a social foothold, right? Like, I don't go out everywhere and feel socially uncomfortable because I know no one. I don't go out everywhere and have to introduce myself to 15 million people to hopefully make one semi-friend. I don't always feel like a fish out of water everywhere I go because I have my best friends here. Like, my really good 3 best girlfriends from Atlanta live here. Also, one of my very best guy friends lives here. Also, people that I've met over the years in Atlanta live here. So it's just been such a different experience, and I'm so incredibly happy that I made this move and got myself out of Chicago. I was so incredibly unhappy there. It's hard for me to even look back on because I honestly feel like the latter half of my time in Chicago is a bit fuzzy because I was just so unhappy. I did not feel like I had a tribe around me. I did not feel like I had community around me. I did not feel like I had friends that really understood who I was. I didn't feel like my social life was moving in any direction. I felt so stuck there. And that's not everyone's Chicago experience. And Chicago is an incredible city. And that's not everyone's moving alone experience, moving somewhere where you don't know anyone. I know people who thrive in that situation. I just think something that experience taught me is that maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I do my best when I have a sense of community around me, and I feel my most confident when I am with people that make me feel confident and make me feel fun and make me feel beautiful and make me feel friendly. And I just really have felt like myself again. I've only been here 2 weeks and I really feel like myself again. So even though everything is not how I would want it to be, and even though financially things are not as I wish they were, and even though, you know, I've got a lot of work to do in that department to clean things up and get things in a better position, even though my apartment will probably not be able to be furnished for the next couple months because I'm going to have to take it slow buying things, even though I can't have it all, I've got it a hell of a lot better than I did. And I am so incredibly grateful for that. And I'm really happy to be here. And I'm happy to start making videos again. I had to take a break there because it was this move was really overwhelming for me. Between the moving part of it and then the financial aspect of it, I was just like, I'm a little overwhelmed, but I want to start making these videos again because they really do make me happy, and I love connecting with all of y'all through the comments. So as always, please be sure to drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the channel. Let me know what's going on in your life. And I'm excited to start making videos again, start sharing about my life again, do some vlogs again. I'm excited to get back into it. So thank you guys so much for joining me on part 2 of my moving journey, and I will see you back next time.